What are we gonna do tonight, O.C.G?
Well, the same thing we try to do every night, Bertrum. Take over the world. I mean, YouTube. Take over YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, joined once again by my faithful manservant / fucktotem Bertrum, and this is my review for Dooooom Eternal. So my friends, Dooooom Eternal was released in 2020 and is the sequel to Doom released in 2016, but could also be considered a sequel to Doom 3, released in 2004, or Doom 64, released in 1997, or Final Doom, released in 1996, or perhaps, basically, there's been a lot of Doom games. Isn't it a marvellous word, Doom? Doom. 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 Now this is usually the part where I give you a brief synopsis of the story. But you didn't come here for the story. You came here to chew ass and kick bubblegum. Or something like that. At the start of the game, we are told to rip and tear. I haven't had a request like that since my wedding night. Because we had a lot of presents to open. What did you think I was going to say? So, as the infamous Doom guy, your goal is a rather simple one. Kill everything. Have your way with every woman. Put your sausage in every bun. No, I'm sorry. For a moment there, I was getting confused with James Bond. What's that, Bertrum? Who is James Bond? You know, that secret agent chap who has more STDs than your average girl from Essex. Understand now? Good. So, how, pray, are we supposed to kill everything? I'm so glad you asked, dear viewer. You will be dispatching demons, monsters, and other members of Alice Cooper's fan club with a chainsaw, your bare fists, and an arsenal of weapons that would make even the biggest gun-toting Texan jealous. And maybe even a little aroused. Speaking of arousal, for all you chaps out there who take Viagra, I beg you, no, I implore you, throw those stupid blue pills away and just play Doom Eternal. That'll get the blood rushing to there in no time. You know what, try it for 30 days. And if you and your wife are not completely satisfied, then you can return the product for a full refund of the purchase price. But it must be said here and now that Doom Eternal is glorious. I haven't had this much fun with a video game since I took a copy of Ghost of Tsushima to bed with me. So, does Doom Eternal add anything to the rip and tear formula of the previous games? Well, no. But what Doom Eternal does do is flesh out the Doom guy a little. You know, I was rather hoping we would find out Doom Guy's real name, and that it will be something along the lines of Colin. But sadly, that wish did not come true. No matter, he will always be Colin to me. Now, we do get to see Colin's face at the start of the game, and I was rather hoping that he would look like Sloth from the Goonies. But sadly again, that wish did not come true. No matter, I'll just imagine that he looks like Sloth from the Goonies. What else? Oh yes, we get to hear Colin speak for the first time in Doom Eternal. And maybe I'm asking for too much, but I was really rather hoping he would say, "Hey you guys!" You know, just like Sloth from the Goonies. But sadly again, I was met with disappointment as that wish did not come true. I mean, just imagine Colin, who looks and sounds like Sloth from the Goonies. You know, I really think the developers have missed a trick there. So, what else can I tell you? Oh yes, as well as killing everything in sight, there are also some traversal sections in the game. Platforming sections, if you will. And while these sections aren't great, but then again, COVID-19 isn't great, and we have to put up with that. So all I'm saying is, don't let the mediocre, not very good, dog pool platforming section spoil what is an amazing game. You know, I haven't had this much fun with a video game since I accidentally sat on a copy of Devil May Cry 5 while I was naked. You know, I almost didn't want the doctor to remove it. Almost, of course. Now, I was going to do a separate review for the Ancient Gods DLC, but just take what I've already said. Add 1,000 more enemies. More of those bloody frustrating marauder bastards. An egg, some flour, bit of Tabasco, and you have the DLC. What? Does that mean it's good? It means it's bloody fantastic. Now how could I possibly do a review on Doom Eternal and not talk about the music? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Moving on. I jest. The music in the game is like sex for the ears, which is not something I recommend. That's how Beethoven went deaf. True story. That's a true story. Now, Doom Eternal is so good that I am seriously considering leaving my wife for it. Therefore, I am going to give Doom Eternal, with the DLC taken into consideration, a 9 out of 10. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My review for Doom Eternal. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then, feel free to give me a thumbs down. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, bell button thingy. Share the video to everyone you know. But don't forget the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer. And that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Yeah. still here? Go away! I'm sure you've got something better to do with your time. No, seriously. Piss off! Be gone! Au revoir! Auf Wiedersehen! Bye! What in the hell is wrong with you? Go away! Vacate this space! Hit the cross at the top of the screen! The video is done! It's over! It's finito! It's caputo!